So my name's Beth, I'm the Women's Health Physio here at the Wellbeing and Rehabilitation Company. So March is raising awareness on endometriosis, which is a condition that millions of people worldwide have, but not much is known about it. So endometriosis is where the lining of the tissue similar to the lining of the uterus starts to grow outside of it. What this can cause is a lot of inflammation and pain. It's not just period pain, so it's pain that can occur in all sorts of different areas of the body and can impact us at different times of the month as well, not just on our period. So you might experience some good days, some bad days, and the pain might go in a bit of cycles, and we might experience some flare up of our symptoms. So the important thing is, how do we kind of manage our symptoms during flare up? So because pelvic pain is a big symptom of that, what this can lead to is the pelvic floor muscles at the base of the pelvis. If you're in pain, our body's very clever and our brain naturally tells ourselves to guard up, so those muscles can tighten up around the pelvis to kind of act as like a protective mechanism, even though they don't need to. Also, if there's a lot of inflammation around the area, this can cause the muscles to become overactive. So during a flare-up, what we want to do is give you a couple of exercises or ideas to start down training, relaxing the muscles around the pelvic floor, in the hope to calm down the nervous system and hopefully manage your symptoms a bit better. So let me take you through a few of those. So we're going to start with our breathing, because the breath and the pelvic floor is one of the most important things. So we're going to start lying flat down onto your back. I want you to place one hand onto your chest, one hand onto your belly. Try and do this in a place where you're nice and relaxed so you can concentrate on your breath. So from here, I want you to start by taking a breath in. As you breathe in, I want you to fill your belly with air so you can feel your hand expand. So a breath in, breath out. Good. As you go through your breaths, I want you to do four seconds on the breath in, filling your belly with air, 4 seconds on the way out. As you start to go through your breathing, you can start to bring your feet together and start to open up at the knees. What this does is it puts our hips into more lengthened position so we can start to train our muscles to relax. So breath in, fill the belly with air. And as we exhale, what I want you to imagine is that you've got a bit of a flower or a rose at the entrance of your vagina and you're trying to relax and open up as we breathe out. Or you can imagine your sit bones drawing apart. So for this, I would focus on a couple of minutes, maybe 5 to 10 if you've got the time, to just calm down the breathing and focus on relaxing and letting go of the muscles around this pelvic region. Once you've calmed down the breathing, I want you to go into a position where you find your weight onto your forearms and your hands, and you're going to open up your knees. This is nice and helpful because it opens up the back of the pelvis, it relaxes and opens up the inner thighs and takes the strain and the tension off the muscles. You're going to go for your breathing in this position, so you can take a breath in, fill your belly with air, and then as we exhale, you can try rocking back into kind of like a groin stretch, and then you can breathe in, exhale, and it's just small little rock backs. Seems quite simple, but to try and plan the breathing with the stretch can be the biggest thing that we focus on here. So breath in, exhale, as we rock back. Breath in, exhale, let go of everything around the hips and the pelvis. Again, I would do a couple of minutes worth of these movements. The last one that I'm going to demonstrate today is lying onto your back. And if you can get into this position comfortably, you can place your hands onto either side of your feet. So you're into kind of like a happy baby position. This is nice because it really allows you to relax off at the shoulders and relax at the pelvic floor. So you do the same thing. So breath in. And as you breathe out, you can maybe think about a gentle pressure of your feet into your hands, as we feel ourselves letting go at our pelvic floor. So it's all about relaxing with our breathing, which is one of the most underrated exercises we can do during the flare-up.